Hello Taurus, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, sunny and uber social today for the bulls. The moon in Pisces has your emotional radar out there kind of assessing your world status. So emotionally you're sensitive to contextual energy. So if you're the one that always gets picked on in the room, you might get really sensitive that you're the one always picked on in the room. That's your context of the room. You're the one picked on. But you might take that to society, you might take that to your circle of friends, and you might take that to a positive side, which is that you're out giving speeches, connecting, networking, etc. Great day for all the above. Zipping to the sun. We're in chapter 1 now of Sun in Cancer. That means it's time for the bulls to assess your intellectual state of awareness. This is one of the things that is complicated about Tauruses, but also will help you understand the Taurus race. Tauruses think like a mother. You use Cancer to rule your mind, which means all the motives behind a Taurus's thoughts is how can we nurture, grow. This is part of your magic as a Taurus, is that you are a mother in your thoughts. Now you might be a nagging mother, and you might be a worrying mother, and that's where Cancer can go wrong in the 3rd house. So in this first chapter, we're going to just look at your thoughts. Are you obsessing? Are you going down worry patterns? Are you going down to the dark side of the Cancer moon, which is worry and what you don't want to feel? Or are your thoughts positive in the light, what you do want to feel? Are your emotions and thoughts aligned in a manifestation way instead of a deconstruction way? We just need to assess, which means you might fall into mind games, you might fall into depression, whatever it is your mind might fall into, it might fall into it in this next few days. And if it does, try not to take it too seriously. We're just looking at what we're definitely going to have to fix. Now, Jupiter in Taurus is also putting a tremendous amount of pressure on bulls to think bigger or expand ego. And this might go one of two ways, okay? You might be out in the world just shopping, 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 because you know Jupiter's in Taurus, and you watch Soul Guard, and you know that every check's going to get paid, and you just can't say, I want enough. And really, that's the best way to take this transit, is just think about everything you want and focus on the fact that Jupiter is going to pay it. Or you can go to the darker side of Jupiter, which is this huge implosion, where it's like, I never get what I want, my ego never gets what I want, you're into getting fights, you're picking stuff, your ego is creating friction, and you can create friction as a means of like kind of marking the construction zone as well. It's totally the way you do business. But if you do go the negative side, then that gives us some insight to whether you have a nice mommy in your mind or not a nice mommy in your mind. And speaking of nice mommies, Skip Jennings. Yep, that's right, our Urban Mystic, who is a male Cancer, by the way, live with chapter 1 of Urban Mystic. He's going to talk about how to look at and assess your emotions and give you some clues as a Master Cancer and practitioner on how to assess it properly. He's live to kick off Cancer today everywhere Soul Garden streams. All right, Taurus, that's all I got for today, but I'm back tomorrow with more. Until then, live, love, be. Soul Garden.